You're watching the SCAC Spring Media Days. Today we're taking a look into the Colorado College Women's Lacrosse program. The Tigers, of course, are coming off a 15-5 season a year ago and advancing to the NCAA tournament. The Tigers will once again be led by head coach Susan Stewart, along with senior Olivia Steiner. Coach Olivia, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Coach, we'll start with you. You're heading into your 25th season there as the head coach of the women's lacrosse program. You've amassed over 250 wins. What is it, as you've sort of taken inventory over your time as the head coach there, that has you excited for the start of a new season? What do you love about the challenges of a new year?
Every year is a new challenge because every year is a new team. Even though you bring back, obviously, returning players, it's always a whole new bunch. So it's about trying to get that new group to work together and be a seamless unit.
Olivia, for you return to your senior season now, coming off of injury. Speak to the excitement to get back with the team, to kind of get back into the mix of things. What is your mindset as you prepare for this senior year?
Yeah, I guess my mindset now is just to be really lucky and excited to be able to play again, especially coming back my last year at CC and being able to finally get on the field with all the people that I spent so long, like kind of mentoring in a coaching position, now being able to be on the field and really have it be my time. I'm so excited and just so lucky kind of to be here and still have this opportunity to play.
You mentioned, Olivia, having that opportunity to be a student assistant coach and having that, to work with your team. What did you learn from, obviously you want to be out there with your teammates, you want to be as a part of this group, but, taking a step away from outside of the white lines and getting a chance to see it from that perspective, what did you learn last year that'll help you this season?
Yeah, I think a lot of it I learned just from watching a lot of practices and being able to find the things that we need to work on. I think I also just learned a lot about picking the team up and being really positive and the important impact that makes. I think I've been able to put that into play so far in our 3 scrimmages that we've had. I think just being able to see that and being able to feel kind of the energy on the field, as a coach, and feel like my teammates being frustrated for this reason. I kind of had a good in between being a coach and a player, but being able to see that and kind of fix those problems when we have it. And as a captain and a player now, I can really change the mentality around when we're feeling negative to make it more positive.
Coach, you mentioned every year being a new challenge in terms of it being a completely new team. You went hard in the recruiting trail this past year. You brought in 15 freshmen. It's a big group. Speak about those 15 newcomers to this team. What have you seen from them early on that gives you confidence with them heading into the season?
I think we have a really deep talent pool in this big class. We have a transfer in that group who's been at a different level because she's already had a year of college lacrosse. But the excitement in the freshman class, they're really spectacular. They're fun, they're fast, they're very creative. And, as with any freshman, they're really excited to play. So it always brings up that level of enthusiasm. And when you have a group as large as they are, there's a lot of enthusiasm coming out on the field every day.
Olivia, lacrosse returns to the SCAC for the first time since 2012 on the women's side. I guess, technically CC is the defending champions, having last won this league back in 2012. Now with the resurgence of the SCAC women's lacrosse, is that something that you and your teammates can kind of feel as an excitement heading into this season? Is that a motivating factor for this group as you prepare for the 2019 year?
Yeah, definitely. We're all really excited and definitely a motivator for us. We love to compete in any way, and we're especially excited to be able to compete in the SCAC again.
Coach, offensively, this team was able to produce 310 goals a season ago, but you graduate 250 goal scorers from last year's team. How do you look to sort of replace that on the offensive end and continue that offensive firepower that you had? Obviously, it will probably be a kind of a group effort because that's 2 pretty special players, but offensively, where are you going into this year?
I don't want to give away all of our secrets, but I'll tell you it's going to be fun to watch and we're going to score a lot of goals.
Is there a particular style or type of play that you would describe this team, Coach, offensively?
Fast, fun, furious, flirty, fantastic.
Olivia, for you, as this preseason has unfolded, are there any surprises that you've noticed from this team that could really turn into to be a big strength that maybe coming into this year you maybe weren't expecting, but as practices and preparation has unfolded, you had the feeling that, okay, this has a chance to be a strength for our group?
I think just kind of like the love in general, like enjoyment we have, like being around each other and spending time together and playing together, I think has been something that's like really kind of kept us through. Like this weekend we had 2 back-to-back scrimmages in Grand Junction, 30 degrees. We had maybe 45 minutes in between, and then we kind of came back and played Denver the next morning at noon. And that was our first kind of test, and I feel like we all just really enjoy spending time together, and I think that really translates to the field of supporting each other and making sure we're there for each other, and just keeping the positivity, and just like I think going back to just having fun, enjoying the game, and like just wanting to have fun, and the love for each other and like our coaches and respect and everything.
And Olivia, finally to wrap things up with you, as you've had conversations with your teammates about the goals for this 2019 season, what have some of those conversations looked like? What are some of the goals this group has heading into the year?
I don't know. I guess our biggest goal is we want to win, and we want to compete at the highest level, and we want to really show teams around the country and everyone around the country and our school that like we can do it, and we're here and we're not going anywhere, and that we're gonna be here to surprise some people, and we're gonna be here to shake some things up and try something new. So I think those are our kind of big goals, and we'd love to make it to the championship and just shock the world and everything. It's kind of like we just love being the underdogs, and we love just coming off like being underestimated. So anything.
And finally, Coach, to wrap things up with you, for all the fans, family, friends that will be out to support your women's lacrosse program this season, what are characteristics or identities that you really hope this team takes on and embraces, that regardless of the result, win or loss on the field, that the people supporting this program will be able to count on match in, match out throughout the course of the season?
Again, it's a very exciting group. We have a lot of speed, and we like to use it. We like to use it coming out of our defensive end all the way through the transition. Our attack moves the ball very quickly, and we like to try and keep people on their heels. So I think taking that attack mentality to every game is something that we want to see in our team, and I think the fans will see that and get excited about it. It's a fun game to watch.
Colorado College women's lacrosse program. Again, the Tigers will be led going into the season by head coach Susan Stewart, along with senior Olivia Steiner. Coach Olivia, thanks so much for your time today, and best of luck as you continue to move forward throughout the 2019 spring season.
Thank you.